Hello there, and welcome to the Holiday Yoga series. This is going to enable you to carry on practicing yoga during the times that you're not in class. And for my regulars, this is all stuff that we've been working on, so the poses will all be familiar to you. The whole series is 7 postures, and each pose lasts approximately 10 minutes. So some are shorter than that, some are a fraction longer. So you can pick which one you want to do, or if you want roughly an hour's practice, you can do all 7 poses. I hope it keeps you going, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Hello, we're going to do Trikonasna. It's a lovely side stretch. I hope you enjoy it, and we're going to do the all-important warm-up too. I'd like you to start on your right side by just drifting the hand across the floor in front of you, allowing your gaze to rest onto the palm, up and over. And we're going to go to the other side in this lovely sweeping motion. And this is going to hopefully warm up your shoulders once you get into the stride. A couple more. Well done. We're going to stretch out our legs, and we're going to do a side stretch from sitting. So have your heels nicely grounded. I'm going to start again on your right side. So I'd like you to take your left hand onto the inside of the left leg, turn out the palm, and up and over you go, keeping those sitting bones nicely grounded. And then you can gaze up and beyond the arm. Keep lifting the chest and rolling back that shoulder, and importantly, following your breathing too. And we're going to go to the other side. So here goes. Resting the back of the hand for some support, turning out the opposite palm, up and over you go. Allowing those hips to be nice and even, and the sitting bones beautifully grounded. Follow your breath, follow your in-breath. And your out-breath. Lovely. Let's come back down, bring the knees back into play. We're going to come into a very familiar pose called cat pose, but we're going to turn it into a tiger. And we're going to start on our hands and knees. And starting at any side. If the lower back feels okay, I'd like you to take an inhalation when it next arrives. Have a gaze up and drift one leg up towards the ceiling, swooping the knee forward and dropping the head. And you can do that 2 or 3 times on this side. Swapping over and listening to your breath and feeling your breath's journey. Well done. And have a gentle tuck of the toes under and allow your hips to drift up into downward facing dog. So here you are in downward dog, and we're going to pivot on our feet, on the balls of the feet in particular. You're going to allow the hips to sway from side to side, feeling a lovely stretch all the way through to the shoulders. And have a look into that gap between your hands, and you can either step or you can jump forward, slowly, slowly coming up to standing, rolling the shoulders back, and we're going to do a tricky, well, it's not tricky actually, it's just a strong pose, Utkatasana, chair pose. We can move with our breath. Allow yourself to come up onto your toes, ground into the heels, sinking at the hips, bringing the arms back, and then allowing the arms to drift up. Utkatasana, the chair pose, and go back the way you came. We'll do that another once. As we inhale up, lift the heels, ground the heels. Keep sinking those hips, draw the tummy in, back the way you came. Wonderful. And then dropping your arms, we're going to step to the side and we're going to do, let's call it the peak posture, Trikonasna. So allowing your arms to drift up to shoulder height, settling into the shoulders. And as this is a happy pose, a non-grabbing pose, I don't want us to be grabbing, that's not very yogic. Perhaps we might want to lead with the back of the hand, so we're making a gesture to our right, and we're allowing the back of the hand to rest onto anywhere, the thigh, inside of the knee or calf. If you find the shoulders playing up today, you can drop the hand onto the hip. And again, follow your breath. Have a drishti, a gaze point. It might be your thumb or beyond. And softening into that knee. Slowly coming back up, turning the toes towards the mat, moving to the other side. Again, we're lengthening from the hips without lurching forward. I'm sure you're all doing that. So we're going to keep holding this pose for a moment or two longer. If you're ready to come out, that's fine. Otherwise, just allow yourself to maintain the pose for another couple of breaths. Transferring your weight into the back heel, softening into that forward knee. Coming up, turning the toes towards me, either stepping or jumping the feet together. And you deserve a nice little rest now, so you're going to come down, you're going to bring your big toes together, knees out to the side, coming all the way down into frog pose, and you can stay here for as long as you wish. Thank you.